Okay, good morning, class. Today we will be a grammarian. Why? Because we will discuss a grammar lessons that for sure you are very much familiar with this. Because since elementary, we start discussing this grammar lesson. Okay, so before we start, let's have first our activity. Okay, so let's see what is the connections of this jar and then the full of words in your activity. Okay, so this is what you are going to do. You need to put the pronouns inside the jar. Okay, for sure you are familiar with pronouns. And then for those who are not familiar with pronouns, okay, use your stock knowledge. Okay, so let's begin with the word me. Okay, are you going to put it inside the jar? Okay, next. Okay, then next, choose words that you are going to put inside the jar. Okay, so very good. Okay, the words that you put inside the jars are me, you, her, we, us, and he. Okay, so these are the pronouns. Okay, pronouns. By the way, class, what do you mean by pronoun? What is a pronoun? So let us define, okay, what is a pronoun? Okay, and then aside from that, those we, he, I, and she, what kind of pronouns are they? Okay, they are what we call the personal pronouns. Okay, so now it's time to define the pronoun. Let us define what is pronoun. Okay, so a pronoun is a part of speech which functions as a replacement of a noun phrase, or a clause. Okay, so an examples of pronouns are those words that you put in the jar. Or look at this at the bottom part of the PowerPoint. We have the we, the he, the I, and the she. So these are also the few examples of pronouns. And then how about a personal pronoun? Okay, it is a kind of a pronoun. So what do you mean with a personal pronoun? Okay, so this is a pronoun that refers to a particular person or a group or a thing. We use them depending on the number. Okay, whether it is singular or plural. Okay, and then depending on its person, whether first person, second person, or third person, and with the gender, whether they are male, female, or neuter, and then the case, the subject, objective or object, or possessive case. So that is a personal pronoun. So let us now discuss or make a further discussions about a personal pronoun depending on its number. Okay, depending on its number. So when we say singular, meaning it refers to only one. Okay, referring to only one thing, one object, one person, or one animal, or one event. Okay, and then when we say plural, it is referring to two or more than two. Okay, two or more than two things, animals or objects or persons. Okay, so we have here the singular personal pronouns. Okay, we have the I. Okay, so we have the I, we have the you, he, she, it, me, you, him, her, it. So those pronouns under this column are singular, which means referring to only one. Okay, referring to one. Okay, referring to only one. And then for this second column, we have the we, the you, the they, the us, the you, and then them. Okay, they are referring to two or more than two things, person, or uh, events. Okay, so they are what we call the personal plural personal pronouns. Okay. So, and then next, let's proceed to the personal pronoun okay, depending on its person. Okay. Personal pronoun depending on its person. We have the first person, second person, or third person. Or sometimes it's also called as the forms of pronouns. Okay, they called as the forms of pronouns. Okay, so still we have the first person. And what is that first person? Okay, when we say first person, refers to the speaker or writer or to the group that includes the speaker or the writer. Okay, so refers to the speaker. So you remember that a first person refers to the speaker, or it could be a group. Yan, a group that includes still the speaker or the writer. Or meaning, first person is referring to someone who is talking. Okay? Who is talking or the speaker. How about the second person? Okay, second person refers to the person with whom one speaks or to whom you are speaking. Okay, to a person whom you are speaking. And then for the third person, we have refers to to the people or things other than speaker and the person address. Okay, so to the people or things other than speaker and person address. Or when you say third person, it refers to the person whom you are talking about. Okay, so is it clear, class? So that is the personal pronouns depending on its person. First person, second person, and then third person. So what are those pronouns? Answer, what are those pronouns under the first person, second person, and third person? Okay, look at this table. Okay, in the first person, okay, meaning the speaker, okay, we have here I, we, me, and us. Okay? And then for the second person, we have the you. Okay, look at this one. Okay, so we only have one pronoun used as the second person, which is you. Okay, and then for the third person, we have this. Okay, he, she, it. Okay, we have the he, she, it, they, him, her, it, and then them. Okay, so these are the pronouns that we can use or under the third person referring to the person whom we are talking about. Okay, so let's now move on to the pronoun or the personal pronoun depending on its gender. Okay, so in gender, we have male, female, or neuter, or we can also call it as masculine, okay, feminine, or still neuter. Okay, so when we say male, so referring to a what? Okay, referring to a boy or to a man. Okay, so what are those pronouns? Okay, with the male or with the gender male, female, or neuter. Okay, look at this one. So, pronoun I and me, it could be a male or a female. So, we cannot identify whether it a male or a female, or it could be a male or a female. And then, same with the pronoun you. It could be also a male or a female. But for the pronoun he, and then for him, it is exclusively for male. So that is male or masculine. Okay? And then for the he, she, and then her, it's exclusive for female or feminine pronouns. Okay, but then look at this for it. Okay, we have the pronoun it. Okay, so it is neuter. Why? Because it could be having no gender or we cannot also detect whether it's a male or a female. Okay, sometimes neuter is used in the object or things, or sometimes it could be also used with the animals. Okay, and then for the pronoun you, I pronoun we and then as, we have male or female. Okay, and for the you again, we have male or female. And then for the pronoun they and them, okay, so we cannot say whether it is a male, a female, or a neuter. Okay, so that is the gender of the personal pronouns. Okay, so let's now proceed with the cases. So when we say cases, these are how we use the pronoun in the sentence. Okay, what do you mean by a case? So a case refers to what? A case refers to a form of a word takes, okay, to the form a word takes and its function in a sentence. So like what I told you a while ago, cases give us an idea of how the pronouns are used in the sentence, whether it is used as a subject, as an object, or as a possessive case in the sentence. Okay, so look at this one. We have the subject or the nominative case. When we say subject or nominative case, from the word itself, okay, from the word itself, subject. So, meaning the personal pronoun is used as a subject in the sentence. Okay? And then for the next one, we have the, okay, we use as a subject in the sentence. And then for the next case, we have the objective case. Okay, it acts as an object of a verb. Okay, object of prepositions or object of a phrase. Okay, so object case of pronoun cannot be used as a subject in the sentence, but it is only used as object or object in the sentence. Okay, and then the third one is the possessive case. So, possessive case is the easiest cases of pronouns because it's just show us possessions or ownership. Okay, so remember that when we say possessive case, it shows possessions or ownership. Okay, so let's see. Okay, let's have those pronouns under its cases. Okay, look at this one. In this column, okay, the pronoun list in this column are used as a subject of the sentence. Okay, so these are only pronouns that we can use as a subject in the sentence. We have the I, the you, the he, she, and it, we, you, and they. And then for the second column, okay, we have this my, mine, your, yours, his, her, hers, its, our, ours, yours, theirs, and theirs are used for showing possession or ownership. Okay? And then the third column shows us, okay, the third column shows us the objective case, which is used only as object of the verb, object of a prepositions, or object of a phrase. And they are the me, the you, him, her, it, us, you, and them. Okay, so these are constant class, no? Okay, so those pronouns under the subjective case, like what I told you a while ago, they are only the pronouns used as a subject. So same with the possessive case and same with the objective case. So a possessive case cannot be used as a subject in the sentence. Okay, same with the objective case. We cannot use the pronouns under the objective case as a subject. So, vice versa, subject case, pronouns under subject case cannot be used also as possessive case or objective case of pronouns. Okay, is it clear? So, let us now move on. Okay, so look at the table. Okay, so look at the whole, okay, table for the personal pronouns depending on its number, person, gender, and then cases. Okay, again, number, we have the singular and then the plural. So under this column, okay, all of this are singular or referring to, or they are referring to only one. Okay, referring to only one. While, okay, while those in this part, okay, under the pronoun, they are referring to two. Okay, they are referring to two or more. Okay, two or more things, objects, or events. Okay, so look at this one. And then we have the person. Okay, so first person, like what I said, they are the speaker. Okay, so these are, look at this one, in the singular pronouns. We have this, the personal, first person, the I, the me, and then the mine for the possessive. And then for the plural form, we have the we, the us, and then the ours. Okay, and then for the second person, okay, we have the you. Same with the either singular or plural, we have the you, and then we have the yours. And then for the third persons, yan, we have the he, she, it. Okay, her, it, we have him, her, it, his, hers, its. And then for the plural, we have the they, them, and then theirs. Okay, and then we also have, okay, we also have class the gender. Yan. So we have the gender. So this is the gender. Okay, the gender of the pronouns. We have the masculine, feminine, and neuter. Okay, and then for the cases, okay, we have the cases, the nominative case. So like what I told you a while ago, it is used as a subject. Yan. And then we have the objective. Okay, object case. Okay, used as, okay, from the root word itself, used as object in the sentence. And then the possessive. Okay, the possessive that shows what? It shows ownership. Okay, ownership or possession. Okay, so these are under this. So these are the nominative pronouns. And then we have this, the objective pronouns. And then, okay, this one, the last one is the possessive case. So remember that class. Once you remember these pronouns and then you remember also its number, its person and gender and cases, you will not be misled, okay, in using this in the sentence. Okay, so let's now move on. Okay, so let's have an examples, no? An examples of pronouns. Okay? So, this is also considered as a practice exercises for you. So, let's have this one. So, let us identify the pronoun, the personal pronoun in the sentence, and then together identify also the person, the gender, the number, and then the case. Okay, for number one, okay, what is the pronoun, the personal pronoun used in number one? So, we have, of course, the pronoun I. Okay. So, pronoun I is what, okay, what number is a pronoun I? So, it is a singular. Yes, very good. Okay, it is a singular. Yan. And then, singular. And then, how about the person? It is considered as the first person. Okay, first person. And then how about the gender? Okay, gender could be a male or a female. So we cannot say whether it is a male or a female. Okay, and then the case of pronoun. Okay, how it is used in the sentence. Yes, of course, obviously it is used as a subject in the sentence. Okay, how about for number two. Okay, number two. Number two, the personal pronoun used is he. Okay, he. So let us now identify its number. So that is also a singular pronoun. Okay, and then it is also, is it in the first, second, or third person? So this is a third person. Okay, third person. And then it is a male or a female. Of course, the gender is male and it is used as a subject in the sentence. Okay, it is used as a subject in the sentence. Okay. Okay. Again, let's do it. Okay, again, let's do it. This is a singular. Okay. Next, it is in the third person. And then, third person. And then it is, its gender is male. And it is used as a subject in the sentence. How about number three? Okay, how about number three? Okay. The pronoun used in number three is she. Okay, so she. So let us now identify its number. Okay, its number is singular. Okay, singular. And then it is first person, second person, or third person? Okay, so it is in the third person. And then, is it a male or female? Of course, it is a male or feminine. And how it is used in the sentence? What case of pronoun is she? So that is used also as a subject in the sentence. Okay, very good. Okay, let's move on in number, okay, let's move on in number four. Okay, so how about number four? Okay, the pronoun used in number four is mine. Okay, the pronoun used in number four is mine. Yan. Okay, so let us now identify mine. So this is singular or plural? So this is singular. Okay, singular. And then, how about its person? First person, second person, or third person? Of course, this is a first person, mine. So, the speaker. Okay, referring to the speaker. And then, okay, how about its gender? Okay, so we cannot say whether the speaker is a male or a female. So it is male or a female. And then how it is used in the sentence. Okay, analyze carefully the sentence, class. Is this book mine? Okay, so that is a what? A possessive pronoun. Okay, a possessive pronoun which showing ownership or possessions about the book. Okay, so did you get it, class? Next, let's move on in number five. Okay, number five. We have the pronoun him. Okay, the personal pronoun number five is him. So let us see. Okay, what is the number of this personal pronoun him? So it is also a singular. And then, is it a male or female? Let's first identify the person. Is it first person, second, or third person? So this is a third person. Okay, third person, and then a male or a female. So him is what? A male gender, so it is a masculine or a male. And then how it is used in the sentence. Or read carefully the sentence, class. Okay, the package is for him. So that is used as object or the objective case in the sentence or used as object. Okay, use as object. So what is the, okay, what is an object, or it is used an object in the in the sentence. So what is the clue or the hint, no, that gives you an idea that it's used as object in the sentence? So the clue there is this, the word for. Okay, so what is the word for? Hmm. Okay, what part of speech is for? This one. What part of speech is for? So this is a what? This is considered as a preposition. Okay, do you remember class? Okay, the preposition. So this is a preposition. Okay, that's why we called it as an object of preposition. Okay, we called it as, oh, no. Okay, we called it as object of preposition. So, let's now proceed again. Okay, we have this, an object of preposition, like what I said, him is an object of preposition. So, let's now proceed to number 6. Okay, number 6. So, what is the pronoun in number 6? We have the pronoun, okay, we have the pronoun we. Yan, we have the pronoun we. Okay, so what is the pronoun we? Okay, is it singular or plural? So that is a plural. Okay, so meaning more than one. Okay, plural. And then how about its person? Okay, what person is we? Is it first person, second person, or third person? So this is a what? We is first person. Okay, so in a group including the speaker. And then next is, okay, what is the gender of the pronoun we? So its gender is either male or a female. And then how about the case? How it is used in the sentence? So we use it as a subject. Okay, so did you get it, class? Okay, pronoun we is considered as plural, first person, male or female, either a male or a female, and then it is used as a subject in the sentence. Okay, so let's go back in number 2. We have still a personal pronoun used in number 2. And then what is the personal pronoun there? Aside from the he that we answered a while ago, we have the pronoun me. Okay, so let us identify this pronoun me. Okay, so this is a what? A plural or singular? So this is a singular. And then, what person is me? Okay, it is used in the first person. Okay, and then, how about whether it is it a male or a female? He praised me for a job well done. So we cannot identify whether he or she is a male or a pronoun, a male or a female. So let's write either male or a female. And then what is the how it is used in the sentence? It is used as, okay? It is used as what? Okay, it is used as object. Yes. Object of what? It is used as object. Okay, object of what? It is used as direct object in the sentence. Okay, a direct object in the sentence. Okay, so we have, okay, so let us recall why we said that it is a direct object of the sentence, because he is considered as the, okay, as the subject. He is considered as the subject. Okay, while the word praise, yan, while the word praise is considered as a TV. Oh, what do you mean by TV? A transitive verb. And then a transitive verb is followed by a what? By a direct object. That's why it is a direct, it is used as object in the sentence. Used as, to be specific, it is used as a direct object in the sentence. Okay. So, are we done with this? Okay, no more personal pronoun that you can identify in the sentence. Okay, so is it clear, class, about the personal pronouns? Its number, its gender, its number, its gender, its form, and then its cases. Okay, so let's move on the next. So let's have a practice exercise. Okay, or practice activities. So in this practice activities, what are you going to do is choose the correct pronoun. Then tell what case of pronoun are they. So what are those cases again? We have the subject case, and then the objective case, and then the possessive case. Okay, so let us answer this practice activities. Okay, so Maria and what? Maria and what is the correct answer? Maria and she. Okay, laugh and talk well. Okay, and then what case of pronoun is this? What case of pronoun is she? So it is a what? It is a subject. Okay, it is used as subject in the sentence. Okay, how about number two? What is the correct answer? Him or he? And I just don't seem to get along very well. So the correct answer for number two is he. And same with number one, it is used as what? It is used as a subject in the sentence. Okay, how about for number three? Okay, how about for number three? Africa's diamond mines provide work for they or for them. What is the correct answer? So the correct answer is them. And what case of pronoun is them? So it is used as object. And then object of what? It is used as object of preposition. Okay, preposition. Why? Because we have here the preposition, for. Okay, that's why it becomes an object of prepositions. Okay, how about number four? Okay, what is the correct answer? Is it their or their experience makes them valuable? Okay, so the correct answer is there. The pronoun there. Okay. And then what is the case of pronoun there, or how it is used in the sentence? It is used as, okay, it is used to show possessions or ownership. So it means this is a what? So this is a possessive, okay, a possessive case of pronoun. And then for number five, last, the landscape challenge we or us backpackers. Okay, the correct answer is us. Okay, the landscape challenge us backpackers. And then what case of pronoun is us? So it is an object. Okay, so what object? Okay, what is the use of this objective pronoun or objective case? It is used as what? Okay, it is as a what? Oh, the landscape challenge as backpackers. Okay, this is the indirect object. Indirect object. Okay. So, indirect object. Why is it indirect object? So, let us recall again the basic sentence pattern. Okay. We have the landscape. Okay. We have the landscape. Okay. As the subject. Okay? And then we have the challenge as transitive verb or the TB. And then we have as. Okay, as is considered as indirect object. Yan. Okay, it is the indirect object. Indirect. Oh. Okay, indirect. Okay, we have the, again, let us, okay, okay, again. Okay, so this is indirect object. Okay, indirect object. And then, okay, the things that serve as our direct object is the backpackers. Okay, the backpackers now will be considered as our direct object. Okay, so did you get it, class? Okay, so very good. So let us now proceed to the next one. Okay, so let's have now a short quiz. Okay, if you don't have any questions or clarification for what we had discussed, so let's now proceed to your quiz. So I'm giving you a time or an ample time to answer your quiz. So what are you going to do with this quiz? So what are you going to do is replace the underlined words with appropriate pronouns. Okay, do it in a 1/4 sheet of paper. So, have you seen, class, those underlined words there? So what are you going to do is to replace those underlined words with appropriate pronouns. Okay. So of course, the pronouns that you are going, okay. So appropriate pronouns which is suited to that underlined words. Okay. So that is 1 to 8. And then we have the, okay, so take time to answer this. Okay, so after answering your quiz, okay, so for your assignment, okay, I want you to make a study about the intensive and reflexive pronoun. Okay, read about intensive and reflexive pronoun, and then write the definitions or define intensive and reflexive, and then give examples, okay, of a reflexive and intensive pronouns. That will be our next lessons. Okay, so if there's no questions, okay, clarification, so that is the end of our discussion for this morning. Okay, goodbye, class, and have a nice day.